Hello family and friends, welcome to the channel. This is my first, so bear with me. If you can, like and subscribe for me, will you please? I need all the help I can get. Lately, we've been getting a lot of questions on how April and I are going to retire, which is a little out of the box, and hopefully I can explain it to you throughout this video and others. First, a little background about myself. I'm just about to turn 60, about 2 weeks. I'm ex-Air Force. I'm very proud to say that. And in doing so, I spent about 3 years living outside the country, 3 years straight. Probably the best thing I ever did. It taught me a lot. Spent most of my time in Germany, but throughout Europe, and spent about 3 months in Turkey, and really enjoyed myself, and it taught me a great deal. And so what happened is about the year 2019, as we were aging, I started looking at our retirement. And I always made sure to have a job that's got a pension and good medical benefits. My wife also will have a pension and Social Security as well as my Social Security. So both of us together, 2 small pensions, 2 Social Securities. I also have a 401k that I've been putting a little bit of money into since 1992, thank goodness, okay? And I started studying it, and what happened is we sold our house in Fort Worth in 2020. Just as, the virus was hitting and everything was going up, but we got lucky. And what we did, the house I had was 3,100 square feet, okay? 2 air conditioners, 2 heaters, upstairs, downstairs, big. It was beautiful. It's too much to heat and cool, too much to insure, too much to take care of, especially after the kids left. It was just me and April. And we looked at each other and went, what the hell are we doing? So in 2020, we downsized to Saginaw, Texas. Beautiful little sleepy Saginaw, which I always love. And the house we chose was 1,400 square feet because we're downsizing. We're getting ready for retirement. The house was built in 1967. This is the quirkiest house, I've owned out of 3 houses that I've had. Probably one I love the most. A little frustrating trying to put new tech into a house built in 67. I can talk about that all day. But I kept wanting to study retirement and how we're going to do it. And I'll admit to you, one of my greatest fears of retirement, I would see guys retire at work, plop in a lazy boy chair, and they're dead in 6 months. And I didn't want that to be me. I wanted to travel, and as we know, everything's taken off with inflation. How are you going to afford to do it? So I kept studying online Google searches, YouTube, everything. And all of a sudden, this word kept coming up. Expats. Expats. What the hell is an expat? Digital nomads. Expats are people who have retired overseas. And it's a novel idea. It's different. It can be scary, but it's beautiful as well. So I started studying the planet of where to retire. I looked hard at Panama, real hard. Panama is actually courting us. They want us to retire there. And they have I believe it's pronounced, if I mispronounce this, forgive me, the Pensionado retirement visa. And the requirements are kind of low as far as money goes. You got to guarantee you can support yourself. But they even give you discounts for dinners, movies, shopping, just by being an American going to retire there because they want us there. Fascinating. So I looked hard at Panama. April really didn't want to be in the Americas at all, which happy wife, happy life, it's okay. So I started looking hard at Southeast Asia, Philippines, Cambodia, believe it or not, Vietnam. And before you roll your eyes at Vietnam, it's completely changed. John Rambo ain't jumping out of bushes or nothing. High-tech, beautiful country. Been 50 years since the war. Believe me, it's a good place. We looked hard in the Philippines as well. I was very interested in it. Cost of living is dirt cheap. It's really good. And then as I'm studying that, April all of a sudden comes up to me and she goes, have you ever looked at Albania? Albania? Heard of it. I know it's a nation. I couldn't even tell you where it is. And it shares a border with Greece. It's just north of Greece. And right across the Adriatic Sea is Italy. So you can see where its location is, in the Mediterranean. And I looked at it, and so I started studying it, and it started checking off all the boxes that I wanted. And then we started making contacts, and I actually hired a company, to sit down and do a video chat with me. It's called Expats of Albania. Very cool group. Gave me a lot of insight. And so we're nailing this down as we're moving. And I'm thinking, I'm almost 60. What I want to do, hit it at 62, get both of our pensions, both of our social securities, and man, am I on easy street. Nothing can stop me unless, medical problem. And that's when life kicked me right in the teeth. Stay tuned, don't worry. There's a resolution here, but man, did I get kicked in the teeth. But it's okay. Most of you know what happened. Some of you don't. You're going to have to see the next video to find out. Now, I need you guys to do me a favor. Please like and subscribe. I'm going to tell you what kicked me in the mouth, and I'm going to tell you how we conquered it. All right? Take care. Thank you, guys.